we know that there are a lot of curiosities from our panelists about audience, and we anticipated some questions. That's why we sent a survey to everyone, and thank you so much. We received, originally we only planned to have 100 response, so we didn't subscribe that survey to online either. But then we received like 120 or 30 something. So thank you very much for everyone's response. And now we have the findings presented for our panelists and also for you. It's a very interesting finding. Please.
Hello, back again. You thought we were done. We aren't.
So you can sit over there, right?
Yeah. Yes, so some of you might remember that there was a survey sent around, and there were around 120 people that answered, and we wanted to thank all of those people because we were very interested in the survey, because in general there's not much surveys done in the PL field, and especially in the Western sphere, not so much, or not existing as far as we know. But yeah, let's go to the findings. So to just make it general, we will just say you, even though only about half of you answered the questions. But the findings are that about half of us are between 26 and 35. And we have a larger proportion of people who are above 26. That is also seen in the way and the time we can spend on consuming PL content and are also engaged in the community. And for the next one, we really want to thank you for answering this question, because this was very important for us to include. As we said earlier, the PL genre comes from Japan, and it was originally cis hetero women who were producing this content also for this for these people to consume this. But as we can see, only 1/3 of us are identifying as heterosexual, and the rest are on the queer spectrum, and we have a lot of LGBTQ+ people in the audience. So hypothesis was also that this is not the case anymore, that only heterosexual cis women are consuming this content. Then we also looked at sexual orientation and age and how that is correlating. We see that the younger generation with 35 and under have a higher percentage of queer people in the community. We think, or research also has found that in the most recent generation, or in the most recent years, we can talk about LGBTQ+ topics, they can be discussed, and people also feel more safe to label themselves with this identity. And with this, I give it to Josie.
It's my time to shine. I'm not any kind of nervous right now talking in front of all of you, but we will manage anyways. As Marlena just said, representation in media, queer representation in media makes us feel safe to come to terms with the identities that we carry with us. And LGBTQ+ representation is also something that you wish to see more in Thai BL. You can see it here. This is one of the reasons why you watch Thai BL. However, we also wanted to know, what are the main reasons? So the main reasons for watching Thai BL are actually the attractive cast and chemistry, of course, and interesting storylines or an interesting synopsis. And this is also actually carried in research. So research says that most of us watch attractive attractive people, guys, and fall in love with each other, which is also actually the definition of BL. When we go back to Japan, Bishonen means two beautiful young men falling in love with each other. However, another point I want to make sure we talk about is escape from reality, because this is also something that the research says, that we all want to escape reality, as we said earlier in our little presentation, because LGBTQ plus individuals face harsh reality, so we want to go and watch some romance happening. This becomes maybe a little bit difficult if we go into Taijia. Why? So, as I said before, BL was created in Japan by hetero-cis women for hetero-cis women, because they are oppressed by the patriarchy and they choose two men to fall in love with each other because they are not they don't look as they do. So they can portray their love, their desires onto people that don't live in these oppressed systems. So with Taijia, we wanted to ask to see if you are interested in Taijia or not. And why is Taijia important? Because Taijia, of course, we have two women most likely fall in love with each other. This is maybe harder to watch because they look like us. And then you put yourself in the shoes of them, of course. So what does the result say? We have half of you have already watched Thai GL or want to watch GL. However, there's also a bigger portion that says, I tried watching it, didn't like it, and also, I don't really care, I don't want to watch it. And that was really interesting to us to see if this is also carried by age. So if you remember back in one of the slides that Marlena showed you, you remember that younger people identified more often as queer than older people, right? And here we see also that younger people tend to watch more GL, or more likely the younger people who are more queer want to watch more GL. Why do I say this? Because queer people, also in our survey, like in your responses, we have read that queer people want to see more LGBTQ plus representation, and more LGBTQ plus representation also means Thai GL. Go lesbians. Talking about greater representation and of gender identities and sexualities, we also asked you what desired changes you want to see in future of BL series. And one of those reasons, or changes, wishes, however you want to say it, is greater representation. But a lot of you also said that you want a greater variety in genres. So some of you did us the favor and also wrote down what you meant by choosing a variety in genres, and some of you said you don't want to see so much school narratives and then of course there's also a bigger bunch of you who want non-stereotypical characters. So this can also mean, of course, that you want more depth in characters, especially also side characters that are more often females as well. And then we get to the good part, talking about LGBTQ plus and BL content. It is a highly debated topic if it's the same or if it's not the same. We see here that half of you actually says that yes, there are two different genres, however, the differences are being narrowed. This is also something that research is saying, or rather, it's something that they are discussing about. Because if we think back again, where comes BL from? We all know it, cis hetero women, wrote it for cis hetero women. Now, however, it's changed because, of course, BL moved countries. It's now in Thailand. We have Thai BL evolving over the years. We have now more diverse narratives, more diverse casts and characters. People behind the camera, like Pio, for example, make it more diverse because queer voices will change the content that we're watching. So our hypothesis, and yours as well, we're all researchers tonight, says that yes, LGBTQ plus content and BL content is gonna merge at some point. And with that, we're already at the end at this little survey result. I hope it was interesting for you. Thank you so much for your patience.
Thank you very much. And at least EU, Europe, BL communities think about. Maybe cannot represent like it's different in Asia or maybe in America, but I hope this is something that we could enjoy. On that note, there's a lot of fans couldn't make it to come over to here, and they couldn't say, "Oh, you already see the very nice." It cannot talk to you one by one, and this is the message they want to send to you. And this is actually not just a dialogue; it's like a fan meeting. Our content creators also have fans. And here it is.
Hello, welcome to Europe. I hope you have a wonderful time and get lots of inspiration during the event.
BL in 3 words to me are friendship, happiness, and a sense of home.
Open mind respecte new reality. Home, family, and safe place.
Un voyage émotionnel, une zone de confort et une ouverture d'esprit de bienveillance.
BL series for us are freedom, love, and a beautiful way to express love and solidarity for the LGBTQ+ community.
Life-changing,
Joy, escapism, and community.
Pure emotions, new friendships, equality.
An opportunity to create a safe space for myself, where I can bring out my deepest feelings.
An opportunity to make new wonderful friends who share my interests.
What's special about BL, it creates a space where queer love can be celebrated in all its forms with the audacity to be joyful. Queer joy is radical.
Because it helps me to escape reality, believing in love and falling in love all over again with every series I watch.
I might become a writer as I'm working on a book about Thai BL.
Thanks to BL, I had many new experiences, such as visiting a new country and discovering a different culture.
BL changed my life because I was able to get more experiences by going to Thailand, meeting lots of new people and making friends for a lifetime. It also gave me someone to look up to. Meeting my idol is the greatest thing there is. Maybe one day I won't be nervous when I'm talking to you.
That's you. Think about love, what I need, and even about my own sexuality. And I found a whole new community that beloved Germany too. Thank you for giving me a whole new world.
So a big thanks to all of you for your amazing work. I can't wait to discover your next project and continue to make us dream.
As international fans, it is such a pleasure and an honor to be able to partake in different kinds of stories. For there to be a genre that centers around queer storytelling, it means a lot. And we're very thankful to just be allowed to get the opportunity to enjoy these. So please continue doing what you're doing, and we will continue watching.
For these opportunities and Susuna.
Thank you for the effort you put into your work, for representing the LGBTQ+ community, and for bringing joy to us fans.
Macha, we really appreciate you coming to Berlin to talk to us. We are very much looking forward to your next projects.
A lot from any work, so watch out next Tuesday. And
I'm in word, or almost.
This is some gift from the fans.
May I ask
So we have the
panelists up on stage? Thank you.
Are them?
Okay, so in the name of us international fans, we want to thank you again for coming to join and a reindeer cupcake. Thank you very much. I hope they will taste great. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed your time here, and thank you so much.
So Thailand and who knows the next chance. So
I'm
it's
not going back to Thailand yet.
It's okay. Go ahead. Ask a question.
I have a question for you. I really love your series Bad Buddy and That's Twilight. You make me cry so hard. So I want to know if you plan on making more series like Last Twilight, like including disabilities in your series. I think it's really important to raise awareness in society.
ก็จริงๆในการทำงานทุกครั้งในทุกๆโปรเจกต์ที่ออกมาครับจะทำงานด้วยความเชื่อว่าดูซีรีส์เราแล้วอย่างน้อยต้องมีความสุขและมีความหวังต่อไปด้านใดด้านหนึ่งครับนั่นคือปรัชญาในการทำงานของเราในทุกชิ้นครับ
So his motto of working in every project is that after you watching his series, you will have hope in your life. That's how he works.
และต่อไปถึงจะทำดราม่าหม่นหมองร้องไห้แค่ไหนก็ตามแต่เธอจะมีความสุขแม้ว่าจะร้องไห้ไปด้วย
So even after that, he gonna make some very dramatic, like make you cry series.
Always.
Just happiness and hope from his work.
I think the question was not well translated.
Somebody else?
Hi, first thanks for coming all the way here for answering our questions. I would like to ask all four panelists, what was your most challenging experience as a BL creator since you began in this field?
So let me answer first because my challenge, as you all know, that I'm not studying in this field. I'm an economics student. So my challenge happening every day. Like, does my work value enough or my comments value enough to let those filmmakers trust me and like really follow what I expecting? And also for audience, will they watch my series? Because I'm actually not like fully professional enough to do. I believe I'm not professional enough. Still, every day I'm learning new things. So my challenge is happening all the time. Yeah.
ความท้าทายคือเราอะทำงานกับพี่ออฟยาวๆทำงานกับซี่แล้วแต่ละงานที่ผ่านมามันคือกำแพงที่เราข้ามไปอันนี้พูดแบบซีเรียสเลย
So for him that he has to work with P.O. very often. And he has to work with pepzi too. And both of them are the wall that he has to step.
แล้วก็ปรัชญาการทำงานของเราคือเราจะไม่เรียกว่าอะไรเราจะไม่ได้ก๊อปวางไม่ได้เล่นท่าซ้ำเราอยากที่จะสร้างสรรค์ให้มันแตกต่างเพราะเราเชื่อว่าคนดูก็อยากเห็นสิ่งที่มันแตกต่างอันนั้นเนี่ยคือความชาเลนจ์ของเราว่าถ้าเราทำ2 เรื่อง 3 เรื่องมันคงจะง่าย
So for him that his motto is that he's not copy pasting stuff, but he's making differentiation, making new things every time he having new projects. So that's his challenge.
Did you tell her when I said to you, hey 101 this 101 day มาเล่า
เวลาคุยบทกันในแต่ละฉากเวลาสร้างสรรค์นะเราจะชอบพูดกันว่าไอเดียเนี้ยมัน101ขอ102เท่ากับว่าเรื่องนี้102พอเรื่องหน้าต้อง103เรื่องต่อไป104
Okay, so they are always saying that this idea is 101. I need 102. But for next series, it's 103. So 101 is a basic, and then intermediate, and then hard. Yeah.
ซึ่งตอนนี้18 เรื่องแล้วถ้าเรา1
So now they're making about 18 series together, so it's 118 already.
Do we still have time for questions?
จริงๆความเขาเรียกว่าความท้าทายของพี่ในการทำ BL อ่ะคือถ้าสังเกตเรื่องที่พี่ทำส่วนใหญ่มันก็อยู่ๆมันจะต่างจากตลาดขึ้นมาทันทีอ่ะแต่ว่าสำหรับพี่อ่ะพี่มองว่าคำว่าต่างคือพี่ก็ทำสิ่งใหม่ๆที่เรารู้สึกแค่ว่าเรายังอยากให้คนยังเชื่อในสิ่งที่เราทำยกตัวอย่างเช่นว่าถามอะไรคือพี่เป็นคนทำ Y action เรื่องแรกมั้งอะไรอย่างเงี้ยคือพอมันเป็นช่องใหม่ๆของ Y ที่มันสร้างขึ้นมาแล้วเราก็ยังเชื่อว่าเรายังอยากทำสิ่งใหม่มากกว่านี้ไปเรื่อยๆแล้วเรายังอยากให้คนที่อยู่ใน community BL ตามเราไปด้วยได้อะไรอย่างเงี้ยมันไม่จบแค่ว่าแบบเป็นแค่ลงคอมปกติอะไรเงี้ย
Okay, so for her, it's like she's also trying to making new things, new challenge always. So for example, she's the first one who making the action BL, right? And she hope that the audience is also following the steps to watching something new.
ของที่มี2 ประเด็นครับมันอาจจะไม่ใช่ความกดดันแต่มันเป็นความกลัวลึกๆคือบางทีเราจะรู้สึกว่ากลัวว่าเราจะไม่อยากทำอะไรอีกเรื่องต่อไปอะไรอย่างเงี้ยครับนั่นเป็นความกลัวลึกๆที่ไม่เคยบอกพวกนี้แล้วไม่เคยบอกใครเลยเหมือนกัน
So for him, that two things. Firstly, it's not about pressure, but it's about fear. He feared that he don't want to make anything next. So that he never tell anybody, but say here as first time.
แต่ไม่เป็นไรหรอกเพราะว่าบ้านเรายังต้องผ่อนแล้วบ้านใหม่ยังไงเราจะทำงานต่อไป
Don't worry because he still have house loan to pay. So.
ส่วนอีกข้อหนึ่งก็คือว่าเรากลัวว่าเราจะทำไม่ได้ดีเท่าความสามารถที่เรามีอันนี้ก็คือเป็นสิ่งที่เวลาสวดมนต์ขอกับกอดจะพูดเสมอว่าขอให้ตัวเองทำงานได้เต็มความสามารถที่ตัวเองมีในทุกๆครั้งอะไรอย่างเงี้ยพูดจะลองทานแต่ว่าแต่ขอสิ่งนี้จริงๆว่าขอให้ตัวเองทำงานเท่าที่ความสามารถตัวเองจะมีอะไรอย่างเงี้ยครับ
He's almost crying. Yeah. He say that he afraid that he will not do as his ability could achieve. So when he pray to God, he always asking for can you let me work as much as I can? I mean, as my ability can reach. Yeah, that's his thought.
You absolutely can, even without trying too hard, because that's what you made of. Any other questions? Any question that can stop off from
crying?
You know. So you have had with you. Okay. You can disappoint
First of all, thank you all for coming here. I wanted to ask if you could make any series that you wish for and you don't have to think about putting product placement in or putting merch in or putting anything. and you can someone just gives you like a big budget and you can make like your dream series. What would you make?
Still have house loan to pay.
จริงๆแล้วสำหรับพี่ที่ทำเรื่องเต็มที่อยู่แล้วด้วยในทุกๆข้อจำกัดไม่ว่าจะเป็น product placement หรือว่าโฆษณาใดๆก็ตามแต่ใจเราเองความรู้สึกส่วนตัวไม่เคยปฏิเสธมันเลยเพราะว่าซีรีส์มันจะอยู่ได้เพราะว่ามีคนสนับสนุนและเราก็เคารพในสปอนเซอร์ทุกตัวที่สนับสนุนมาเพราะฉะนั้น เราค่อนข้างโอเพนและเปิดใจและสนุกกับมันที่จะทำเหมือนที่ลูกค้าให้เกียรติมาซื้อในซีรีส์ของเราอะไรอย่างเงี้ยครับ
So actually for him it's like he always respecting like his customer or brands that giving product placement to him. So he quite open up for like what he can do.
ถ้าลูกค้าให้เงินไม่จำกัดอยากบินมาถ่ายที่เยอรมัน
Want to shoot here?
Okay, we can allow a lot of advertisement for
ระหว่างที่นั่งมาเราจะพูดกันเสมอถึงคาแรคเตอร์เมืองนี้เนาะซึ่งเรารู้สึกว่าต้องเป็นซีรีส์วายที่เหงามากๆแน่นอนเนี่ยบรรยากาศเมืองมันชวนให้รู้สึกอย่างนั้น
So actually, like when we first arrived, before always talking about the environment and seeing here, like if I can put a camera anywhere here, it can be a scene. Like let me just set it up.
Everybody be a spy. ใช่เพราะว่าเมืองสวยมากๆคือวางกล้องไปตรงไหนอ่ะถ่ายหนังได้หมดแต่ว่าทุกคนในเรื่องจะต้องเป็นหนัง BL ที่เกี่ยวกับสปาย2 คนนะ
So firstly, he said it's gonna be a very lonely BL, but the city is very beautiful, and then we can just put a camera anywhere randomly, and we can shoot something. So it's gonna be a BL about 2 spies.
Actually, we were talking about this like when they arrived because it's a question. Actually, a proposition from our audience. We don't really have a Europe BL here, so why not have off and Pepsi and all of it to work together and produce the first BL?
Yes, please. I will work.
So, yeah, maybe that'll be kind of and then the final episode.
Italy!
So we have our apartment now to was closed, so we can lend it to them to film the.
And you want cash from Thailand or from Europe?
Europe!
Probably Europe, we have a male lead.
No, I want one Thailand boy, one European boy together. Mix.
Okay, I will find some reference tonight. Am I?
And B, you can start like thinking about the script. One last question, really running out of time, and yes.
Thank you for the last question. That's an honor. I hope it's a good one. I was wondering, do you watch your competition, other directors, and if so, I hope you do, and if so, which are your current favorite series? Doesn't have to be BL, but if you watch BL, which ones are your personal favorites, and which talents or other directors or screenwriters or scriptwriters should all of us get to know?
But it's not very competition.
We are competitors.
Exactly.
They're competitors. We are all competitors.
แล้วมันก็เป็นอินสปิเรชันให้กับพวกเรามากกว่า จริงๆมันมีหนังของฮ่องกงด้วย อย่างตอนของเลสลี่จางชื่อเลยนะใช่ Together Happy Together
ที่เล่นเป็นนิวคือ Farewell ใช่ไหม
ใช่มี Farewell นี่ด้วย คือก็เลยรู้สึกว่าถ้าจะให้เปรียบเทียบกันเองพี่ขอไม่เปรียบเทียบเพราะว่าพี่น้องเองทั้งนั้นเก็ตไหมก็เลยจะแนะนำแบบเรารู้สึกว่าเรามีอินสปิเรชันจากหนังที่เป็น LGBT ตั้งแต่สมัยก่อนที่เขายังแบบเราว่าดิ้นรนกว่านี้ต่อสู้มากกว่านี้
So she actually don't want to compare between us because we are all like good friends. But if she actually watched some LGBTQ plus contents, for example, Call Me by Your Name, and also some like Hong Kong movies before that talking about LGBTQ, and that's really great. So if you want her to suggest, she will suggest it. Please.
เพราะว่าก็แปลกเหมือนกันเพราะว่าทางยุโรปเองไม่มี BL ที่จะให้เรามาตามดูเราก็อยากจะดูงาน BL จากยุโรปเหมือนกันนะ
So he's quite surprised that there's no BL content from Europe because he actually wants to watch it.
เพราะฉะนั้นเรา
Heartstopper
เราได้เฉพาะ BL ที่มาจาก
Young Royals
ที่สำคัญก็คือการมีอยู่ของ Heartstopper กับเลวินเตอร์
No Victor yes
ที่ก็เข้ามาดูว่าคนอื่นๆเขาทางวัฒนธรรมอื่นๆเขาทำอะไรกันซึ่งเราก็เห็นแค่2เรื่องนี้ซึ่งเป็น2เรื่องที่นี่รู้นะจะชอบโอเค2เรื่องคือ Love Victor กับ Heartstopper
Love Victor and Heartstopper are two contents that if you want him to suggest, he will suggest you guys to watch.
Heartstopper.
yes Young Royals
Young Royal I know Young Royal
Young Royal
คือแต่หมายถึงว่าตามที่ตอบคำถามมา2เรื่องนี้คือซีรีส์ BL ที่เราไม่เห็นจากทางยุโรปนะที่จะเห็นว่าเป็นของอเมริกาก็เลยมีโอกาสได้ดู2เรื่องนี้ถ้าต้องพูดถึง BL
Also he is from US so he think that there's no much from Europe for SBL
and Heartstopper as well
Young Royal
Yeah, but still like the number is not quite a
True.
lot. Yeah. So if there's more, he will watch it definitely.
Because the people think, or this producer think it's no market here. This is the issue.
The market is big.
Yeah.
Woo!
This is the reason that there is no comms here.
There is quite a lot of YouTube short movies.
Yeah.
Which is produced with low budget, and you have to search for it, and they do it a long time ago, I guess. But it's not that big now, I guess, something like that. We have some, but it's normally heavy stuff, normally really dark stuff, and not this happy, tired stuff.
No escape. Can I show one?
ถ้าเรื่อง LGBT ที่เราชอบเราเป็นเฟรนที่ดูตอนที่เริ่มทำงานในสายนี้จริงๆคือ Queer as Folk
Queer as Folk, yeah, that's That's
The
his
original is from UK and then goes
to
to
America.
So that's the work he recommend also as his reference to when he worked there.
Yes, QF. There were people talking about making Thai version.
Looking movie Looking series on HBO Looking Yes I like it
Alright, we can do this all day.
Yes.
For several years.
All of you fighting for yourself, like fighting for have a filmmaker in here. You must do that because in the first time in Thailand also. What I said like okay, normally I'm a filmmaker, right? Just the normal filmmaker, but we come out to do the BL on the first day. P.O.F. doing or I'm doing. It's not famous like this, but we fighting for do that. So that's why I want to ask them to ask you too. You must fight for yourself or have like a film, like the new film production in here. All the crews do that.
We'll figure out how to.
I don't know shout.
That's one of the reasons we have you guys here too.
She's speaking about time, so
I really don't want to say it, but
time. No.
So they're going back to Thailand tomorrow, very early.
On Sunday, right?
And,
Sunday.
But we feel really, really lucky to have them here again. So, next, we have a lucky guys to take photos with our content creators. Please come forward.
Oh, yeah.
And very much. sorry to say about the next one, but probably some of you already get an idea. We're going to have.
You're also speaking Thai?
Yes.
You can also speak Thai?
I learned Thai.
But I want to say that we love the sky, we love the rain, and
now you're in front.
routine to take a group photo with all others.
Everybody's come together.
Oh my god, it's so schön.
Hello. Hey, nice to meet you. And don't forget that maybe you have seen me once again. We want to take a picture with all of you. So please, don't go away. Stay. So, I will take the picture. The last 3 rows, I don't see you. If I can't see you, you are not on the picture. So please, maybe you come a little bit more to us.
To the front.
To the front, yes. So, please, where is the hole? You can stand there. Great. Or you stand on the stool, on the chair. Great. It's a nice idea. You're making good things. So I don't think that this is the time to make salaries. So, please, everyone.
Wow.
And don't forget to say it. Come.
Okay.
Come.
1, 2, 3.
Thank you, everybody. We will dance. Yes, oh, please stand here. Pepsi want to take a picture of yours.
Do you have the gift with you?
Another one.
I know.
But Pepsi with you.
1, 2, 3. Oh, this video. Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You can make a selfie?
Yes!
From China. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Oh my god. If you like my video, like, comment and subscribe now to stay up to date with my content. If you want to be the first to know about my new videos, become a member now and never miss any of my content.